Hello everyone, welcome back. My name is Lolly. This is a very quick video just explaining a business practice I know you've seen that may have really irritated you, and that is two items, identical items on the shelves at Hobby Lobby at two different prices. What is going on? Let's take a look. So here you are, you're at Hobby Lobby, you find this item you really want, but you want two of them, only to find out that you have two different prices, $6.49 and $7.99. That is $1.50 difference between the two of these, and all the other ones on the shelf are this price. And so you get mad, you go home and you film your video, get everybody really upset about Hobby Lobby. The truth is, this is a normal business practice because they don't use barcodes and they have to manually price every item. When they had this first shipment of this item come in, they paid a lower price to either manufacture or purchase to put on their shelves, and they were able to sell it for $6.49. The next time they placed an order, their expenses were higher, and so they are now going to have to charge $7.99 for the item. Here's the difference. Any other store you go into is going to go back and change their old inventory to the higher price, even though they didn't pay as much to manufacture this one. So really, as a customer or consumer, you're the one getting ripped off. The store is making all kinds of money. At Hobby Lobby, they're leaving the original lower priced items on the shelf with the new inventory. So when you see this, you don't need to get angry. Just remember, they left it that way, and that's honest of them to say, look, it didn't cost us that much to manufacture this one as it did to manufacture this one. We're keeping that price low. They could have easily removed that sticker and made it $7.99 to match the others. You would have been none the wiser. So I appreciate that because that's what I do with my inventory as well. I have noticed many times the prices go up on an item that I sell in my shop. I do not raise the prices. I leave them the low price because when I purchased them to resell, my costs were lower. Anyway, don't fret about it. I still wanted two of these, so I just took them to the register and I said, can you give them both to me for this price? She said, yes, that is our policy. So don't get upset when you see the two different prices. If you have two of them and you want them both, bring it up to the counter and they will give you both of them at that price. So I think that's fair. And this is not a pro Hobby Lobby or anti Hobby Lobby video. This is just a business practice video explaining to you what you're seeing when you're in the store and you see things like this in any store. Only you're not going to see it that often just because of the fact that most retailers are going to change their old inventory to the high price, even though it didn't cost them that much to purchase it originally. Since filming this video, something has happened that I feel like I need to come in and address. DecoArt recently posted this on their social medias. Deco artists, we're disappointed to learn that Hobby Lobby has decided to discontinue DecoArt products in stores due to a change in their strategy from the top down. While this decision was outside of our control, our commitment to you, the artists, makers, and creators who bring color to the world, remains unchanged. You can continue to find your favorite DecoArt products through our trusted retail partners, including Michaels, Dick Blick, Meijer, and many local independent retailers nationwide. Our full product line is also available directly at DecoArt.com, as well as on Michaels Marketplace and other third-party resellers. We've seen your messages of support, and we can't thank you enough for standing by us. If you'd like to help make your voice heard, here are a few ways you can help. Contact Hobby Lobby at 1-855-329-7060 to let them know you'd like to see DecoArt products remain in your stores. Share your support online, tag us, post your favorite DecoArt projects, and encourage your friends and fellow artists to do the same. Reach out to Michaels and your other favorite retailers to request that they carry any of your favorite DecoArt products via their customer feedback channels. We're so grateful for your continued support, and we can't wait to keep inspiring you with the products you love most. Sincerely, the DecoArt team. Okay, so I did call this number. It was very easy. They answered within maybe 3 rings. They were very polite and professional. They were interested in what I had to say. And by the way, if you call, please also be polite and professional in return, because that is the way to conduct business. So my personal thought, I do not know why they made this decision. I have to assume that it is probably a financial reason. As you've noticed that Joann Fabrics, Michaels, and Hobby Lobby have all switched to this business practice of carrying more of their own personal product lines, and they've done away with a lot of the brand names. If you go in Hobby Lobby, at least when I go in my Hobby Lobby in my town, I noticed that they have quit carrying, for instance, in the fine art aisle, they have gotten rid of like all of the mixed media paper, the watercolor paper, the pencil papers, all of the fine art papers, but carrying their own brand only. So it's a long rack of just their own brand. So instead of making more money by selling their own brand, I just quit shopping that aisle. So now I am not buying my paper from them at all, rather than switching to their brand. So it's just a personal choice. You have to make a decision based on what's good for you. Again, it's up to you. I don't know how familiar you are with DecoArt, but it is like probably the #1 acrylic paint that I use, and I see them at Creativation every year. Loved seeing them there. And although I personally will not be transferring my business to Michaels for other reasons that we don't need to cover in this video, I just thought, since I had just done this video, I need to let you know what's going on with Hobby Lobby. So I hope that they reverse this and start carrying this, because frankly, even the name Hobby Lobby to me is, pretty soon they're going to have to change it to Home Decor Lobby, because they keep adding more and more home decor and shrinking the amount of their actual hobby aisles. They've gotten rid of a huge amount of paper crafting in their stores and just replaced it with more home decor aisles. So that's all I have to say about that. Again, this isn't a particular bashing of any particular store. I just wanted to let you know what's going on and help you make informed decisions.